Good morning. Welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Good morning, children. Children, I am sure you are fine at home. Stay at home, stay safe, and watch these videos we teachers are sending to you attentively, repeatedly, and with full of attention, so that you can understand whatever there in this lesson, or what is the meaning of the line or the word through this video. What teachers are saying, if you watch it seriously, repeatedly at home, then I'm sure there will not be a single doubt regarding these lessons. So children, I Tapasar today has come with a new lesson for class 6 students in language grammar way. Today's lesson is lesson number 11, and the lesson is about tense. So today's lesson is about tense. As we know, tense means time. In English, we say tense, or we have categorized time in three group, that is present, past, and future. Present, like now I am teaching you, it is present. Past, in the time which is already over, it is called past. And future, the time which is about to come, is called future. So children, please watch these videos again and again at home, because it is very important to understand this lesson. Without correct tense, we cannot write a correct, grammatically correct sentence. So please be serious while watching this video. The tense of the verb tells us whether the action took place in the past or is taking now in the present, or will take place in the future. Means, if the verb in the sentence is in showing that it is used in the past, or the verb or the action is done in the past, or it is going on now, or it will going to happen in the future, that verb will tell us in the sentence. So through some examples we can know how verbs says us about tense. Naveen spoke well, bracket past tense. Naveen speaks well, bracket present tense. Naveen will speak well, bracket future tense. You can see spoke, speaks, will speak. Three forms of verb. Spoke is the past form of speak, so it is in past tense. The speaks, you can see verb s is added to the verb speaks. We generally use verb, we add s to the verb when the sentence is in present tense. In the subject is singular, then only you can Naveen, it is a singular subject. So one boy Naveen, that's why we present tense we have to write speaks. Then comes the third one, Naveen will speak well. You can see will speak. Speak is present tense, but when we use will or shall to the verb speak, it becomes future tense. Here B, read the sentence and note the highlighted verb. Here highlighted verbs are given: am, are, is, was, were. Be, being, been. These are all base form of verb which shows whether the sentence is in present tense or past tense or future tense. Like, I am fond of writing poems. They were sailors. This is a beautiful painting. These three, am, are, and is, shows that this sentence are in present tense, because is, are, am is used. These verbs are used in present form of the verb. Next comes Ashok. Ashoka was a great emperor. Binita and Sila were classmates. Here you can see was and were. Was and were is used when the subject was is used for subject is singular. Ashoka is singular. One king. Binita and Sila are two girls. It's plural. Here we use were. But was and were used where the sentence is the verb is in the past form. That shows that verb is in past tense. There we use was and were. Then comes will be or shall be. He will be publishing his novel soon. You are being cheated by the shopkeeper. There has been an improvement in the lawyer's behavior. Here you can see will be. It is future continuous tense. Publishing, future continuous tense. Are being, it is present perfect tense. And has been, it is also present perfect tense. You can see has been is used when this verb is in present perfect tense. Then we will move on, okay, to this picture. This is a beautiful painting. You can see this is a demonstrative pronoun. This is a demonstrative pronoun. This is used for singular thing. As we are talking about a singular painting, one painting we are talking about. That's why this has is as a verb. Here they are used for plural pronoun. Plural, here we are talking about three sellers are standing here, so we have to use they there. So they is plural, that's why are. They are sellers. Then comes Asoka was a great king. Asoka also, we are talking about the king Asoka, who is not present now. He was present in the past. That's why we have to use was there. Was shows that we are the sentence is in past form. Now beat number A, use is, am, are, was and were. Here you can see I am very happy because my friends are in town. As I told you, am is a helping verb used where I pronoun is there. Only I will have am with it in present tense. My friends are plural, that's why are. My friends are in town. Second question number 2 is Linda is cheerful by nature. Linda is name of a girl. So one girl, so it is in present tense. The mother bird was in the nest, fed her child. You can see we are talking about was there in the bird, mother bird. We are talking about one bird. That's why was, it is in past form. They are in the stadium now waiting for match to begins. They is plural pronoun. Okay, that's why you can use this. You can see waiting. Waiting is the verb. It is in present continuous form. That's why are waiting. I am in the kitchen now busy cooking dinner. As I told you, am is the only helping verb which we use with I. So I am. Were you ever in South America means we are talking about where you is a plural pronoun. So it as the sentence in past form. We have to use where because you is a plural pronoun. There we cannot use we have to use where. Then comes has, have, had. Bina has a new car. They have a cat as a pet. We had a happy childhood. Today I am going to tell you where to use has, have and had. Bina is a singular subject. Singular subject always have has in the present perfect tense. When they is plural subject. That's why we have to use have there. And we use when the verb is in past perfect tense, had. Whether it is singular or plural, it doesn't matter. But if the subject is, the verb is in past perfect tense, we have to use had there. Now we will move on. Here is some of the pictures. Bina has a new car. Bina is a singular subject. That's why has. They plural. That's why we have to use have. They have a cat as a pet. They is plural subject. That's why have. We use the verb have as a main verb. Example: I have breakfast every morning. Binita has a friend in class 7. I is the pronoun where we have to use have, because I is considered as singular, it is a plural. It is not a singular pronoun, it is a plural pronoun. That's why we have to use uh, have, because have is generally used when the subject is plural. Binita, you can see Binita is a singular noun, that's why you have to use has there. Binita has a friend in class 7. Here also, bit number B exercise, fill in the blanks with has, have, has or had. First one, all the friends had an enjoyable time at the party yesterday. You can see yesterday. Yesterday shows that it is in past form, that's why it has to be had. Has he ever been to Australia? Has, why has? Because he is singular subject, so he always have has with it because he is singular. You plural, that's why you have cut yourself, be more careful. So you being a plural pronoun, we have to use have. Rita singular noun, has. Rita has an angelic smile. Rita has an angelic smile. I, as I told you, pronoun which is considered to be plural, so that's why have. I have a younger sister named Mona. Susi had a cup of hot chocolate before going to school in the morning. Not now. He used to have a cup of chocolate before going to, so it has to be had. Now father had a red car last year. You can see, but he sold it. Here last we are talking about last year, not this year. That's why had. This sentence shows that it is in past form. That's why you have to use had there. He has a new bicycle and take good care of it. Now he is having a new bicycle because verb takes is there. Takes, takes is the present tense. That's why as subject he is there. Where subject he is there, we have to use has, because he is a singular subject. A singular subject always have has with them. Here also we will use read the sentence and note how to how the verb will and shall be used, and how we can use will and shall we will discuss here. I shall help you to carry these books. We shall go for a walk in the morning. You shall not disobey your parents. The players will try his best to win the match. The dog will guard the house when we are away. Neha will accompany you to the bookshop. Here you can see verb shall is used when the subject is I or we. Generally I and we use verb shall, and shall shows that the verb is in future tense, means the work is not over, it going to over in the near future. I shall help you to carry these books means I will help you to carry this book. You cannot carry, I will help you to carry. We shall go for a walk in the evening means not now, in the evening we will go, means it shows that the time has not come. You shall not disobey your parents. Here also it is an advice, you can say. You always obey your parents, you should not disrespect them or disobey them. Next comes the player will try to the best to win the match. Player is singular and we have to use will there. The dog will guard the house when we are away. Will is used when it is sure or it is confirmed that it has to happen. That's why we use will there. The dog will surely guard the house when we are not there. Neha will accompany you to the bookshop. Neha is a singular subject, so here also will is added to it, so that Neha is not going to help you now, but when the bookshop you will go, there you will surely help you, accompany you, means he or she will go with you to the bookshop in the future. So shall is used with the first person I. It is also used with the second and the third person to express command. You can see we and you. You is second person and we is third person. Here also we can use shall. Shall is used to indicate promising or obligation, while will shows determination, promise and customary action. Means I told you, when you want to say something or you give them any promise, there we can say it is, we have to use shall there. But when we are determined to do something, we are confirmed to do something, there we have to use will. Exercise C, fill in the blanks with will or shall. The soldiers shall be rewarded for their bravery. Henry shall be kept back after school if he does not complete the work. Then comes uncle. Mayank will arrive on Monday as expected, means it is sure that he is going to arrive. The birds shall migrate to warmer region in winter. Here also it shall is used because here you can say it is not confirmed that it is going to come surely itself. That's why you use that it can happen. That's why we have to use shall there. You will do well if you pay more attention in the class. If you are going to be more attentive in the class while the class is going on, the teacher is teaching, it is sure that you are going to get good result. Will you go to the store with me? Or you can say shall also, because it is not confirmed that you are going surely with me. So I am just want to inquire you and to know. So you can use will or shall there. He will solve the riddles in no time, means it is sure that within given time he is going to complete the riddles. That's why will. The traveler shall set out at sunset as decided. So traveler is going to go out. It is decided from before that. It set out at sunrise, means when the sunrise, that time the traveler will move on. So here we can use traveler shall set out at sunrise as decided earlier. So this lesson is over, children. Now it is very important lesson, where to use is, are, was, where, shall, will, has, have and had. These all helping verbs are very important to make a sentence correct. Unless you use this verb in a proper way, you cannot get a correct sentence. So it is very important that you should repeatedly watch this video. Thank you, children, for watching this video. God bless you. Stay safe at home and repeatedly you watch this video and be serious about the exam, because the next month maybe you have to give one more exam, that is second unit test. So these are all for that exam only. So be serious about it. Thank you. Bye bye.